What you accept to be true is true. What you accept as a belief, the things that you tell yourself every single day, the things that you repeat in your mind, become your identity. So what happens when you have people around you maybe that don't see out of the same lens as you, but what happens when you're constantly telling yourself, this is hard, this is going to take too much time, I can't do this, but I'm broke. Or you accept your outside circumstances as like your end all be all. That's where we mess up. That's where we mess up, is where we accept those thoughts, those temporary setbacks, those temporary feelings to hold us back. It becomes our identity. We get stuck in inaction, if you will. But what happens when we consciously start taking account and audit our thoughts and the things that we tell ourselves and the people that we surround ourselves with? Like, what happens when you sit down and you audit every single area of your life and you kick it out if it doesn't align with where you're trying to go? What happens then? What happens if you talk to yourself as if the person that you're trying to be and manifest? You start to truly take on a whole different identity when you start to show up for yourself, when you start to speak life into yourself. And it's equally as important to not let other people speak death over you too. Words are spells, truly. Words manifest. Feelings, temporary feelings, right, become a thought. Thoughts become beliefs. Beliefs become your identity. So make sure you're talking to yourself with love, showing grace. Yes, make moves, hold yourself accountable, but also learn that we're human. This is a game. This is a temporary video game that we get to play in life, and it's up to us. Like, it's up to us to speak life. Speak life into yourself, speak life into others. Everything that you give out good to, it does return to you. It might not seem like it, but it does. Keep telling yourself it does. Just curate a space where that identity of the person that you want to be can thrive. I don't care what is going on in your life. I don't care about your circumstances. There are times in my life where I had no idea how I was going to get out of the pit. God pulled me out of the pit so I could help others. So that is exactly what I'm doing. God pulls you out of the pit so you can help others. So do not accept something that doesn't align with where you want to go in your life, and just watch what happens.